So for today's video, I know it's pretty late, but you still may not have decided what you want to be for Halloween. Today I'm going to be recreating the Halloween skull look that I did last year when I went out. I love this look so much. I didn't want to take it off and it stayed on so well. Actually, nobody recognized me. So it basically worked as a mask the whole night, just like my Joker tutorial, which if you haven't seen, you can click here and you can go watch that, or in the link down below, because I spent a long time making that. Just like that one, I'm not going to be using any face paint or anything, just makeup. So hopefully you already own all this stuff or equivalent of it, which most of it is like drugstore anyway. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and let me know, and give me a nice comment and I'll reply to it and we can all be friends and it'll be lovely. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make your face just as pale as possible. So I'm not going to be using foundation because they tend to look quite orangey on me, and what I'm going to be using is 123 Perfect CC Cream in shade Ivory by Bourjois Paris, and then Revlon Colour Stay Concealer in shade Light Pale. I'm just going to be applying these with a foundation brush, and this one's from Primark. And we just want this all over your face to really just pale it out, especially for me because I have quite red and pink skin. So yeah, really remove all the life from your face. I'm going to put some concealer just over some bits that are redder than others. I'm going to set that with some translucent powder because I absolutely love this stuff. It makes my skin so like smooth and soft and matte, and it doesn't have any colour to it, so it's not going to make it any darker. So yeah, but you could use like a really white one if you want, but I don't have one, so I'm not doing it. And I like putting my powder on with a sponge and just dabbing it into the skin. So I kind of like dip it into the powder and then you get a lot on it. So then I get the lid and then just do that, and then you get a more usable amount on the sponge. Okay, so once you're looking absolutely grossly pale, we can move on to the fun part. To do the majority of this skull look, I'm using eyeliner pencil, and my favourite one to use is Bold Black Waterproof Eyeliner Pencil by Barry M. It is waterproof, it is so black, it will stay on all night, it won't go anywhere. I'm not going to sharpen it because I'm obviously going to be going all over my eye, so there's not really a point in doing that with a really sharp tip. I'm kind of going to be creating like not a round circle, it's going to be slightly more squared off because I think that gives it a more fierce, like creepy skull look rather than like kind of ghoulish round eyes, which I don't really want. So create like a curve and then follow my brow, so like that. I want it to come down to about here, so I'm just going to sketch the shape out first so then I can colour the lines in afterwards. So I'm coming down to about 1 centimetre below my actual eye. Follow the sort of natural shape of your nose and your eye sockets here, but then go up to the tip of your eyebrow and then meet that curve like that. At the top of your eyebrow, kind of go up into a round arch so we're looking kind of angry, like, you know. And then create another slight point and then bring it down. Like I've got like glasses on, this is quite funny, and I'll just do that. Now that you have this shape, you can just colour it all in. You need to get a sort of flat eyeshadow brush, and every time you colour a section, smooth it out. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is our nose, and you will need to sharpen your pencil. You want to make 2 points just above the tip of your nose, so like here. Make another one there, right on the tip. If you join them up, get a smaller eyeshadow brush and just sort of neaten that up. This colour around your nostrils. Bring it down into a point and then smudge the rest of it up. And then join the top to the side of your nostril there. Okay, so we want to darken the eyes even more because it's a bit patchy with just the eyeliner. We also want to set it to make sure, because this does dry quite like matte, but you just want to make sure it is completely set and not going anywhere. Last year I used the black from the Blush Professional 120 colour palette. I find it is a really good black compared to a lot of drugstore blacks. I don't find are very good, and this palette has a really good black in it and also a really nice white in it. So you need this brush again, go over everything that you did with eyeliner and black eyeshadow. You see the difference? Okay, so once you've set your eyes, you can do the same to your nose and just help darken that up. Also, when you make the black matte, it really helps with the like 3D effect because matte black looks a lot more hollow rather than it being shiny. The next thing we're going to do is start contouring some skull-like shape into our face. Basically, the first thing we're going to do is use our eyeliner pencil again, but we're not going to use as much. We're just going to use it to add the like initial dark colour, and then we'll fill the rest in, like we'll blend the rest out with eyeshadow. So in your temple, go like into your hairline as well. Sketch out that. And with this brush, start blending that out along the forehead. There's going to be a lot of product on your brush already from everything else we've done with it, so when you get your like natural high cheekbone here, you don't want to get rid of that, so just focus it around the temple and then into the hairline so that it's all smooth. Now we're going to take an actual blending brush. This is my Tapered Blending and Crease Brush by Sugar Pill. I'm going to take the black eyeshadow and I'm going to start to get rid of the patchiness. And then once you've done that, just without adding any more product to the brush, just start softening the edges around the forehead. So just blend in circles. So once you've done that, we want to contour our cheeks and then start creating the shape to put some teeth in. So leaving this bit blank here, we want to start carving our face in. Bring out your own cheekbones by sort of like doing this, and then tilt your head so that there's more of a shadow beneath there, like you're making the light. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Another line. So basically, our teeth are going to go in here. Start smudging that out. Okay, so I'm going to mark in the teeth, sketch them in with the Barry M Kohl white eyeliner pencil. So just draw that line. And imagine you can see through your cheeks. So your teeth, mine stop, if you poke in your face, mine stop here. Like in the back of my face, mine stop here. So this is where we're going to draw the teeth up to. Then each one is probably about, at the front they're probably about like a centimetre, less than a centimetre tall. And then at the back they'll get shorter but thicker. Do that. You just want to fill the rest of the space in with black. Kind of want to stop here, and then we'll add more detail once we've put the teeth in. So now you want to contour your jawline and chin. Basically take the black eyeshadow. If you like stick your chin out, follow your natural jawline. And then you just want to blend it down into like the natural dark areas of your neck. So they're kind of like, there's one here and then here. Now to make like your chin look smaller, you can bring that up. Into this sort of shape. Now here, we want to define the jawline by leaving this line here clean. A bit more definition to this part here. So we're going to sketch down from this line and then make a bit of a curve and then meet here. So for the teeth, I'm going to be using a tiny paintbrush. I'm going to just sketch out each individual tooth with some black eyeshadow. Now I'm going to be using NYX white liquid liner and a very small dense eyeshadow brush and putting it onto the brush and then using that to fill in the teeth. So once you've done that, you can redefine the shape between each tooth with the eyeshadow again. When you get to the inside of your lip, you really want that bit to stay. So I'm going to be using black liquid eyeliner. If you have a black liquid lipstick, you should probably use that, but I don't have one, so I'm using this. You just want to neaten up the edges of your jaw. So now we're going to move back up to the eye area and we're going to follow this curve up. And make it into like a really angry brow. And then just about like half a centimetre above this, start tracing that shape very lightly and then bring it up into the forehead. Now with a small fluffy blending brush, sort of blend that shape in. Then we're going to add some here from the temple, just adding some shading in a small triangle shape down to beneath the eye. And then in the forehead we're going to shade down into a triangle shape as well. And when I'm doing this, I'm not picking up any extra product because there is loads on here from all of this. Going back with this brush, add almost like little like crack sort of lines just in different areas. We're going to add a bit more highlight and white, so I'm going to be using Ivy from this Too Faced Nikki palette, but again you can use the white in the Blush Professional palette. And I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to pat it on to the blank areas that I want to be more white and highlighted. So that's sort of like the cheeks, the cheekbone and the forehead. I'm going to add some eyeliner to my waterline and put some mascara on. If you want to make it look extra awesome, you can also add some bones on your neck. Basically just get a black eyeshadow and put in where the bones wouldn't be, if that makes sense. Okay, so that is it for this look. When I did it last year, I kind of just made it up on the spot. It's not like a completely accurate skull look, but I think it looks quite cool. I like it, so if you like it too, then don't forget to give me a thumbs up because that would be wonderful. And if you try this look out, then show me. I have social media that you can show me on, like Instagram or Twitter. I don't mind, either one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do this, then you just kind of have to walk around with your mouth closed all night, but that's fine because who needs to talk? No one. You can just thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time when I'm looking less dead.